Welcome to Mythic Hidden Chronicles, where history's most enigmatic conflicts come alive. In the depths of time, beyond the reach of modern memory, lie battles that shaped civilizations, wars whose echoes still whisper through the ruins of the past. Today we take you back to the 8th and 7th centuries BC, to a time when two of the most powerful Greek city-states clashed in a war that would define an era, the Lelantine War. Let us journey into the heart of ancient Greece, where honor, betrayal, and ambition dictated the fate of nations. The warm Mediterranean sun bathed the city of Chalcis in golden light, its walls gleaming with the promise of power. Across the sea, the rival city of Eretria stood defiant, her warriors sharpening their blades, knowing that war was inevitable. The island of Euboea, once a beacon of prosperity, had become the stage for one of the first recorded wars in Greek history, a war fueled by greed, alliances, and the thirst for control. It began with the land. The Lelantine Plain, fertile and rich, stretched between Chalcis and Eretria, a prize worth any blood spilled upon it. But this war was not fought in isolation. Each city reached beyond its shores, forging alliances with other rising Greek powers. Corinth and Samos sided with Chalcis, while Miletus and Erythrae stood with Eretria. The war escalated from a simple territorial dispute into a vast struggle, the first known instance of Greek city-states enlisting foreign powers to fight by their sides. In the deep forests that lined the Lelantine Plain, warriors gathered in the dead of night, their bronze helmets reflecting the flickering light of campfires. Among them stood Alcamenes, a Chalcidian general whose name would be carved into legend. His eyes, hardened by years of war, scanned the ranks of his men, hoplites armed with spears and shields, their fates intertwined with the city they swore to protect. On the opposing side, the Eretrian commander Lysandros prepared his forces, knowing that the morning's first light would bring battle. The first engagement was brutal. Eretrian cavalry, swift and merciless, charged the Chalcidian front lines, their spears finding gaps in shields, their war cries mingling with the screams of the fallen. Yet Chalcis was prepared. Alcamenes, with the discipline of a seasoned tactician, signaled for his hoplites to form a phalanx, a wall of shields and spears that halted the enemy's advance. Dust rose in thick clouds as men clashed, swords ringing out in the morning air. But this was no ordinary war. There were no archers, an unspoken code of honor forbade it. Victory would come from steel meeting flesh, from strength overcoming will. The battle waged for hours, and as the sun set upon the battlefield, neither side had emerged victorious. The war stretched on, years of bloodshed staining the once fertile plain. Betrayal came, as it always does in war. Corinth, once an ally of Chalcis, withdrew its support, seeking its own path to power. Miletus, sensing weakness in Eretria, shifted its allegiance. The tides of war turned unpredictably, and in the end, Chalcis stood victorious. Eretria, battered and broken, lost its influence, its warriors returning home as mere shadows of the men they once were. The Lelantine War faded into history, its details shrouded by time. Yet its impact shaped the rise of Greek warfare, forging the alliances and rivalries that would one day lead to the epic conflicts of the Persian and Peloponnesian Wars. And so, another forgotten war is unearthed from the depths of time. The Lelantine War was more than a battle for land, it was a testament to the unrelenting ambition of mankind, a precursor to the greater struggles that would define ancient Greece. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, make sure to like, subscribe, and join us again at Mythic Hidden Chronicles, where history's lost stories are brought back to life.